Delay is not denial, but your disobedience might be holding you back. Let's talk about it. If you clicked on this video, you probably are in one of two boats. You either A, have something you're supposed to be doing, but you're not doing it, or you're about to say, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Shh. We rebuke that cognitive dissonance right on out of you. We don't do that around here. I'm just a firm believer that we know what we're supposed to be doing. We may not know how to get there, but if you dig deep enough, the answer is always within you. And I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You're just scared. That whole I don't know thing, that's a thick wall, hiding fear, self-doubt, and a whole mess of other disempowering beliefs. And we all have that inner dialogue of worst case scenarios and what ifs. But at some point, you gotta stop running from your calling and face it head on. And let me just tell you, your blessings are waiting on the other side of your fear. Waiting, ready, with your name on it, tied up with a bow. Blessings just sitting there, twiddling their thumbs. Whenever you're ready, sis, whenever. But before we go too deep, I want you to stop and think for a moment. What would you be doing if you knew you could not fail? What would you be doing if you were not concerned with the judgments and naysaying of others? Moment of silence. Now sit with that. How does it make you feel? Nervous? Excited? Good. Are you feeling stuck? Like you're running in circles? Well, that, my friend, is your disobedience keeping you in a holding pattern. And newsflash, you can't expect to avoid your purpose and level up. Don't work that way. And here's where I want to bring in a little parable of Jonah and the whale. I don't know if you know that story or not. Jonah was supposed to go to Nineveh, right? He was supposed to have a public speaking gig there, if you know what I mean. And this was an assignment from the Creator. Jonah's like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna head out anywhere but there. So Jonah's like, yep, I'm gonna skip town because I don't want this assigned speaking engagement. These people are gonna tear me apart. The first part of his getaway was good, but like the rest of us, he couldn't run from his purpose for too long. God, the universe, creator, great spirit, whatever you believe in, I'm not here to push no religion, it's gonna come find you the way that he found Jonah. And this man had to sit in the belly of a whale for 3 days in order to figure out, I guess I gotta answer my calling. I guess I gotta step into my purpose. And some of us are in the belly of our own whale right now as I speak. And you are probably feeling stuck because you are running from what it is you're supposed to be doing. Just remember, delay is not denial, but don't get it twisted. Your disobedience can still hold you back. I have to get used to looking here. I'm gonna get it together, I promise. Now let's talk about it. Your blessings are in the front. What do I mean by this? Some of y'all have blessings that are in the spotlight. So those of you that are hiding in the back, scared to be seen, totally myself included. I have no idea what has gotten over me today that has got me recording these videos. Those of you hiding in the back, scared to be seen, got a question for you. How is that working out? How's it working out for you? Because honey, the girlies that are out here storytelling, being seen and stepping into their purpose, baby girl, they're getting to the bag. Or baby bro, I don't want to discriminate. No, seriously, I want you to look around us. We are living in a time now where those who are authentic, who are willing to put themselves out there, are thriving. And quiet as kept. Some of y'all can't find a job because you are the job. Imagine looking for a job the whole time, baby. It's you. You are your own source of revenue. I don't know who needed to hear that, but there you go. And let's be real. Oftentimes, those who actually avoid the spotlight are the ones who are called to be in it. That one friend who's always hyping everyone else up but never steps up to the plate themselves, that might be you. And what the spotlight looks like for you, I can't tell you that. That's between you and your creator, you and your higher self. And it's going to look different for every single person. But the common denominator here is like you can't keep hiding. You can't. You could, but it's not going to end well for you. Yeah, blessings are waiting for you to stop playing small. One thing I would want to know is who taught you that it's okay? And who taught you to dim your shine? Who taught you to sit down, shut up, and be quiet? Let's be honest, most of us learn these patterns in early childhood. We're either taught directly or indirectly that it's safer to shrink. Maybe you were taught to not be too loud, to not draw too much attention to yourself. Either way, these messages, whether subtle or blatant, conditioned you to play small and not bet on yourself. But here's the truth: your light was never meant to be hidden. Those early experiences were someone else's projections of fear and conditioning. You don't have to carry that anymore, friend. And the first step to overcoming this is awareness. Recognizing that these old beliefs, they're based on outdated programming. What do we do with old programming? We rewrite the narrative, rewrite the past, and you step out of those programs and allow yourself to take up space bit by bit, maybe not all at once. We're loving ourselves here. You need a software update. Sometimes you just have to rip out the Band-Aid and do the thing. And because if you think about it too much, you're going to get into that analysis paralysis, and then you're just spinning all of your wheels up here and you're not putting forth any action. Start allowing yourself to take up space, to speak up, and to stop apologizing for just being. The universe gave you your light because it's meant to be shined. And if you're sitting there, Paula, that's great, but I'm too old. I've missed my window. Let me tell you something. If you still have a beating heart and you are breathing, it is not too late. Your timeline is not broken and you're not behind. Society likes to push the idea that you have to have certain things figured out by a particular age, and that just could not be further from the truth. That's not real life. Life moves in seasons. And maybe you're just entering one that's about to change everything for you. There is no expiration date on your purpose. And sometimes we take detours, but those detours give us experiences and perspectives that we need. You are never too old. You are never too late. You are never too far gone to step into what is for you. Your journey is unique, and no one gets to dictate that timeline except for you. And if you have gotten up the bravery to do something new and maybe you're having a difficult time, don't give up. Just because you're facing resistance doesn't mean that it's a hard no from the universe. You might just need to pivot, or consider it a cosmic traffic signal that's telling you to reroute, not to stop completely. Think of it like this. You're banging on a door and it's not opening for you. So what do? You're over there frustrated, crying, you're ready to throw in the towel. But what you don't see is that door that you were trying to kick down with so much force is not even your door. Oftentimes there's just another door around the corner waiting on you to walk through it. It's wide open just for you. Here I go with another analogy, but think of it as being at an airport. The flight you wanted is full. You're mad as hell because you're like, I'm not going to get to my destination. I needed to take that particular flight. But if you could adjust your awareness, you would see that there's another airplane gate going to the exact same destination, maybe even with a better seat for you, with full service food and drink vouchers. But here you are throwing a fit because the other plane that's packed full, that would have had you lost in the crowd, has left. Meanwhile, you can go first class on this other one. Friend, the destination doesn't change because the route looks different. Sometimes resistance is not about rejection, but quite literal redirection. Usually for something better, fitting for your life, your destiny. So stop thinking the universe is telling you no, and it's just telling you, not that way, boo. Try again. Look, there's no known shortcut to getting comfortable at doing new things. No shortcut to getting comfortable walking in your purpose. It might be uncomfortable at first. You'll second guess yourself. You might even want to run and hide sometimes. But the reality is, the longer you avoid it, the longer you're going to stay in this holding pattern. And we are not trying to live our lives in a state of pause. So I challenge you today, friend, into your light. Step into your purpose and stop delaying your blessings. They're waiting for you.